Being a mom is the best feeling in the world. Even as when you're carrying the baby, you have a connection already, but then when you finally hear the first cry, definitely brought tears to your eyes. And it's a love that no one can really explain. So initially, I actually started at a different clinic for about a year, and we were unhappy with our care there, and I had other people refer me to women's care, and I randomly got paired with Dr. Reed, which I think was the best thing that could have happened. Initially starting with her, we had already been trying to get pregnant for about a year, and then from that point on we were able to do IVF through a satellite clinic, and Dr. Reed helped us through that. Our first round was unsuccessful, and then we did a second round, which when we went in for our ultrasound with Dr. Reed, we were ecstatic because there were 2 babies. However, we soon learned that neither one had a heartbeat, and we were experiencing our first miscarriage. So then Dr. Reed helped us through a D&C, and she was great for both me and my husband, very supportive. So we decided we were going to do one last trial of IVF, and we went in for our first ultrasound, at which time there were 2 babies yet again. Soon during that appointment, we found out that one was actually a cornual pregnancy, quite rare, and we didn't know what that meant, but during that meeting we found out that that baby B, could not remain because if it remained, it would rupture my uterus, which either would cause a full hysterectomy or bleeding to death. And so we decided, yep, we got to do something. The surgery is very rare. There's no one really around that has ever done it. Nobody really wanted to do it. And so Dr. Reed took the challenge on, and we went in. They didn't know what would happen to baby A, so we went in assuming the worst, that we weren't going to have any babies survive the surgery, and we were ready to accept that we just couldn't have children. And the first thing I remember coming out of anesthesia was Dr. Reed standing there, smiling, saying, "I did it, I saved baby A." That was probably the best thing that I could have ever heard. I don't think I'll ever forget that. And from that point on, the rest of our pregnancy through women's care was amazing. She was absolutely so supportive, the best thing I could have asked for. And that very day in the hospital of surgery was when we decided that we wouldn't have a child without Dr. Reed. So we decided to honor her. We were going to name our child after her, which is where our son's name is Grant Reed, after Dr. Reed. We consider her part of our family because without her we wouldn't have our family, so she's not just a doctor to us anymore, she's actually part of our family, and we appreciate everything she's ever done for us.